Hi, everybody. This is Mariah Sanchez at the headquarters of Networking Action, and our special guest today is Mr. Brian Wick. Welcome. How are you?
I'm doing well, Mariah. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being with us today. Can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So I'm in Houston, Texas. I'm the owner of Next Day Access North Houston. We cover the entire greater metro area, but we go as far east as Lake Charles and all the way up to halfway to Dallas. So we get plenty of windshield time. My background, so I'm a retired naval officer. I was in submarines for 20 years and retired in 2014. I worked in a variety of civilian jobs until losing my job due to COVID, and I started Next Day Access. The driving force for us to get into Next Day Access, my wife and I, is my sister-in-law had a car accident and became a quadriplegic overnight. And I had a really tough time getting anybody to answer the phone or even answer any questions about how to go about modifying our home to help a disabled person that we were going to be caring for. And so with that, all the stars kind of lined up, and we came across Next Day Access, and they were a great team headquartered in Memphis, owned by some brothers that they operate with high integrity and a lot of compassion. And so there was definitely a fit and a great fit and a real purpose for us starting this. So we went live in our business last June. So we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary for this. And so we've got several technicians that are also committed to helping out the aging in place population and also the disabled. We work with the VA, and most of our technicians are veterans, and we care very much about helping those folks because they gave so much for our country.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for your service, and what an extraordinary, remarkable story.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And basically, you just answered most of our questions. Do you have any other customer service story you want to share with us?
So, you know, the coolest thing for us is getting a call from somebody who's trying to care for a loved one. You know, it could be a husband or a wife or a son trying to care for their parents as they're trying to keep them in their home without going into independent or assisted living. And, you know, we hear these struggles that they're having trying to stay safe, slips, trips, falls, you know, trying to get into their pool or trying to get upstairs to a bedroom that they just can't navigate stairs safely. So the first stair lift that I ever installed back in July of last year was for a gal that had not been upstairs to sleep in her own bed with her husband in 2 years.
Wow.
And so when we were able, and she just didn't know the system existed. And so we were able to install, they called us on a Monday. We were able to do a quote and install on a Wednesday. And as she was riding this, getting choked up, as she was riding the stair lift up her stairwell, she broke into tears. Mm-hmm. And it was just so cool to see that, the result of being able to help somebody right
Absolutely.
then and there.
That's beautiful. What is the best way that somebody can reach you for all your services that you offer?
So we have a variety of different numbers. Our office number is 281-362-5274. We also have a website, www.nextdayaccess.com. If you type in your zip code, you're going to find us, and you can either call us directly or submit a text or a web form. Basic description of what you need and how to best contact you, and we'll get back to you within 24 hours of your submission. Day, night, weekends, we're here, and we're always watching those things.
I appreciate your time, and once again, thank you so much for what you do.
It's absolutely my pleasure. Thank you for having me.